We're back, and Alan, thank you for joining us again.
Thank you for having me.
What a treat to always have you here. And this time, what birthstone will we be talking about?
Opal, which is one of the birthstones for the month of October. So opal is going to what we do today.
Okay, and tell me this, why is it that opal is called the Queen of Gemstones?
That's a great question. Shakespeare had his hand in that by naming it the Queen of Gems because of Queen Victoria. Australia was part of England in that period of time. And to respect Australia, Queen Victoria gave all her children opals. That's remarkable. And he picked up on that and named it the Queen of Gems.
Now, I need you to know that Professor Allen taught me everything I know about opals, and I love that it contains every color of the rainbow. It's a kaleidoscope of colors. Yep. Why is that?
Well, opal forms in what they call a hydrosilica molecules, which is a combination of sand and water. It forms in fissures in the ground, and it takes over 20 million years for it to grow 1 inch, which is remarkable. And when those form, they form what's called a grid. And when light penetrates the grid, it really shows a beautiful play of colors because of the color spectrum. White light is turned into the color spectrum to give you beautiful hues of red, green, gold, all the colors of the gems of the world.
Now, speaking of the gems of the world, you can't find these opals anywhere in the world, is that right? Where would we find an opal?
Originally, it was found in Australia, and in Mexico for the Mexican fire opal. And there's Peru, you've got Peruvian opals. And there's some found right here in the United States, not the quality we'd use in jewelry, but nevertheless in the Southwest, they do find a little.
Well, speaking of Australia, we have a treat for you. We got to speak with Mark the Opal Hunter, and he did not come empty-handed. We are about to show you a treat. We are so excited to have Mark here. Mark, welcome. It's always so fun when you're on set.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. G'day Tara, g'day Alan, g'day folks out there.
In all of your travels, this is what we really want to know. What is the most exquisite opal that you have ever seen?
That's so easy. Back in about 1987, I think it was, I got a 16 carat Harlequin opal. All right, now I was contacted by a guy, very wealthy fellow out of Taiwan, who's 2/3, right? Unbelievable. 2/3 of his personal property is the National History Museum in Taiwan. He said he wanted the best. I rang him up, and this is the days before you had mobile phones and everything else. So I gave him a call. Took me 3 days to get there. Got the opal out, put it on the table, put my hand on it, and then I spun it around. And he looks down and he sees it spinning, spinning, spinning. And then he looks up and he goes, "How much?" And I go, 10,000 US a carat, not a penny less. Don't argue. He looks back down and he goes, "I'll buy it." So that money today is like about $500,000, I think. That sort of works out from 1987.
Sure it is.
Oh my gosh.
That was the most amazing. A bit like the Harlequin set I've got sitting up here that I feature every now and again.
Well, speaking of that, Mark, what do you bring? When you come to the Gem Shopping Network, what should we expect from you?
That's a loaded question. Sapphire? No, how about opals? That's why I'm Mark T, the Opal Hunter. I'm always going to be bringing opals, folks. That's what I do for a living. This Harlequin set is something absolutely extraordinary. It's actually 4 earrings in one, 2 pendants, and 1 ring, because it breaks down into a 1 carat fancy yellow diamond set, and also breaks into, of course, the beautiful Harlequin set that you see there. Virtually priceless. Very few stones actually call Harlequin. And if you want to know what Harlequin is, it's a chessboard.
Oh my gosh, well, we have to know this. This is like asking which of your children is your favorite. But what opal is your favorite?
My favorite? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Australian opal is 95% gem, but my favorite's obviously Lightning Ridge Black Opal. I mean, it's the 6th rarest gemstone on the planet. There's always been a big argument between Boulder Opal and Black Opal. Right, with the Black Opal material, the guys that mine that, they always, it's the rarest. But the Boulder Opal is the same crystal colour material, formed the same way from the surface down, but onto ironstone naturally. So I'm introducing Boulder Opal here at Gem Shopping Network. This is the first year that I've been showing a lot of it, because it used to make a lot of people confused, because when it faces up, it looks like Black Opal. But the back is brown or wood, and the other one is, of course, black or light.
Wow, Mark, thank you so much. You know we could keep talking for hours and hours, but we are going to let you get back to work. Friends, we cannot wait for you to see this. Thanks, Mark, for everything.
Yep, no worries. Keep watching, guys. See you soon.
Wow, Mark sure does love his opals, and rumor has it someone else does too.
Yep, my wife is an October baby, so she naturally loves her opals.
Now, knowing you, I'm sure you've gifted her with some gorgeous opals.
Just a few. And the beauty of it is that a lot of people have asked, where do you use opals? How do you use them? You can use them in rings, earrings, necklaces, pendants, bracelets. Put opals together. The play of color is exciting and never ending. There's no two alike, and they mean purity and hope.
Yes, I love that. And if you watch the Gem Shopping Network, you know we have beautiful opal jewelry frequently available. You may discover some unique opal pieces right now while tuning in to our 24/7 live shows at the link below. And if you have any questions about the pieces you discover, call our toll-free number so our customer service representatives can answer any questions for you. You can also ask questions in the comment below section. We always respond.
Hey folks, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. You will not miss out on the birthstones of next month. Thank you for watching.
See you next time, Gems.
Go in good health.